Because if we talk about beyondership and beyonderness, we talk about managing and controlling your feelings. That's why I often say that beyondership cannot be taught. It's just experienced because it comes from within. By definition, patience means being aware of where you're at, what you want to do, what you want to say, when to say it, how to say it. Being in tune with your own emotions and being in tune with everybody else's emotions. That imply being in tune with your feelings and appreciating and understanding others' feelings. Because if we talk about beyondership and beyonderness, we talk about managing and controlling your feelings. That's why I often say that beyondership cannot be taught. It's just experienced because it comes from within. Now, if I bring it back to patience and we take it back to what we were talking about, new generations versus the older generations, the ability and the willingness to learn from one another, to spend time with one another. It's difficult. In the times that we're living, everything's pace is picking up daily. And I'm not wanting to go back to the ox wagon and end up with a Ferrari. It's not what the patience is all about, because at the end of the day, you have to start somewhere and you end up finishing somewhere. So, more haste, less speed. So the patience is also a learning experience. When to race and when to pace. Learning from one another just strengthen ourselves, I do believe. Because even though I may not understand 100% what the new generation is doing with the computer, I can appreciate that what they are doing and what they have to do. Because the world is challenging us all to adopt and change. And if we don't, we'll be left behind. And we will never possibly have an opportunity to catch up. So patience is a virtue, and we have to take cognizance of that. Some of us has got lots of it, and some of us less of that. And sometimes we can see it in road rage. Nothing brings you closer to yourself and your patient levels than being caught up in the traffic. But in the work environment, if you want to get something done quickly, your patience may often be challenged, especially if you don't understand, you don't know where you're at and where you're going.